Hey everyone, this is Ben with ExploreInformed. I'm here in Playa Mujeres, just north of Cancun at the Finest Playa Mujeres. This is an all-inclusive, family-friendly resort, and I want to talk you through what is actually included in all-inclusive. I know I did a video like that previously, but now that I'm actually on-site at a resort that's all-inclusive, I want to talk about what I see and what is included in that base nightly room rate. So after the break, I will walk you through all of the details. So as mentioned, the Finest Playa Mujeres is an all-inclusive property. And of utmost importance and interest really is the food, dining, and the beverages. I guess food and dining are the same thing. The dining and beverages. There are a number of different food options kind of for all tastes and palates. There's a buffet, a steakhouse, lobster and seafood, an Italian place, a club-only restaurant. So there's a couple of different club-only options for those staying in one of the club levels. That's the Finest Club, the family-friendly option, and the Excellence Club, the adults-only option. There's a tapas restaurant, a Mexican restaurant. There's an Asian option with the teppanyaki grills or stations. There's a surf and turf restaurant, a beach house, a sports bar, as well as a little food truck. So there are a number of different options, again, to suit all palates and needs, as well as also to cater to families. One thing of note, in the buffet, for example, there's a family-friendly station. There's actually a buffet area for the kids where the counter is much lower, so kids can actually see what's on the buffet and potentially serve themselves. Now, I don't know if kids should really be serving themselves at a buffet, but it's a cool idea and it indicates again that the Finest is interested in operating a true family-friendly property. In terms of beverages, there are a number of different bars. There are bars in the lobby, there are bars by the pool, bars by the beach. There's also tableside service at the pool and the bar. There's a piano bar, a cigar lounge with drinks. There's a theater that has a couple of different bar options as well. The beverage options included are not just domestic. There's both Mexican options as well as a number of international options. I think the beverage selection is actually pretty good. If you're staying at the club level, for example, they even have Grey Goose, they have Patron, Añejo, and Reposado. So there are a number of different options. So you will definitely find more than your average well drinks back at home. You will find a number of different kind of premium or top shelf beer, wine, and liquor options. So in your room, you're going to find a number of different amenities as well that are included in your all-inclusive rate. In the minibar, you're going to find beer, wine, liquor, juices, and water. Wi-Fi is included both in your room and across the property. I'm sitting up here on the rooftop deck and I have access to Wi-Fi. I also had it down at the beach, if you can see that behind me. You have your section of pillows, there's a steamer, a safe, all that kind of stuff. That really should be included in a hotel room, so I wouldn't really call that an all-inclusive feature. But one thing I wouldn't really ignore that I actually think is kind of cool is there are free calls back to the US. In 2019, I feel like when traveling internationally, it's pretty common to have data access internationally, but not voice access. Voice access internationally may still cost you up to 20 cents per minute, for example, as I have currently. But so free calls to the US, while maybe often overlooked, is actually kind of a cool feature if you want to call back home for free. Now, as I mentioned, I am staying in a Finest Club room, which is a club level room for families. There are a couple additional amenities that are included at that club level. One, you have a private check-in and check-out, but really who cares? There's a private lounge that's open from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. with concierge service, which I've actually used. There's buffet, bar service. There's a separate seaside restaurant, which isn't seaside and isn't really a restaurant. They kind of just, it's kind of more like an additional club lounge with some additional food and dining offerings, but it is definitely not seaside. There's a private beach area for those in the Finest Club, as well as a private beach area for those in the Excellence Club, which again is the adults only option. There are Vulgari toiletries. There are Vulgari toiletries, or Bulgari, however you say it. I'm not a toiletry connoisseur. In the club level, you're also going to find an upgraded minibar, upgraded room service menu. There's an espresso machine, a complimentary beach bag, which we don't have in our room for some reason. They also include one hydrotherapy session per person, which my wife and I enjoyed yesterday, which is actually pretty cool. And again, in the spirit of offering a family-friendly resort, Finest has a number of family-friendly options for children that are included. So they have a mini club, a maxi club, and a teens club. The mini club is for ages 0 to 6. Parents are required to stay, but only for ages 0 to 2. So if your kids are 3 or older, you can drop your kids off at the mini club free of charge. That also includes ages 7 through 11 and 12 through 15. The hours run from around 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. depending on the different age range, but you have a couple different options to drop your kids off, go get a drink, go hang out at the beach for a while, or you're gonna go have a meal. Finest also does a cool thing called the Imagine Lounge. It's actually a dedicated children's space near or right next to a couple of different restaurants. They have one upstairs and downstairs. You can drop your child there for up to 90 minutes while you and your partner or spouse have dinner. I think that's a cool feature and something that's built into the property that I have not seen at and many other all-inclusive properties. Finest also includes a number of different options and amenities for even infants. They have bottle sterilizers, cribs, high chairs, a number of different things for the infants and the newborns. So don't be afraid to bring your kids no matter what age they are. So I know I did an all-inclusive video previously about what is included on paper. I just wanted to give you another view of what's included at a specific all-inclusive property as I'm visiting one. Now, I hope this video was helpful and gave you a little bit of information about what Finest Playa Mujeres has to offer in their all-inclusive package. As usual, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at ExploreInformed, and feel free to visit us on the interwebs at ExploreInformed.com. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.